I will say it absolutely straight for anyone who comes from that perspective, coming over here taking our jobs. They're not coming over here taking our jobs. They're coming over here doing our jobs that no one else is available to do. And we couldn't run our health service without it. Do not be under any sort of misapprehension about that. These are the people who are looking after your sick mother and your sick sister and your sick kids, because that, we actually go actively recruiting in India for doctors and nurses. And some people say it's in fact unfair because we're taking doctors and nurses from India to work here and therefore leaving India short. But a nicer bunch of people. And as I say, I have many of them as colleagues, had many of them as patients. There was Indian little kids in my kids' school. And indeed, my eldest son got his first job working in a local Indian restaurant that we used to go to all the time. And his bosses and his colleagues there were all Indian and unbelievably decent people. And I actually don't understand where this is coming from at all.
Yeah, look, Ciara, this is a stain on us as a country. I rarely am embarrassed to be Irish, but when I heard this news yesterday, I was embarrassed to be Irish. And the Indian community brings so much to Ireland, not least an extraordinary work ethic. But look, I think we can all agree it's awful. We're all appalled at the stories of the 6-year-old Irish Indian girl in Waterford who was born here, spent her whole life here, and will spend her whole life here, hopefully, being verbally assaulted while playing outside her home. We're all appalled by that. The question is, what are we going to do about it? And this is driven by social media. And I'm going to bring up something that I know is not going to be popular with people, but I think we have to face up to it. And it is our lack of legislation in this area. Our Incitement to Hatred Act dates back to 1989. In the last 35, 36 years, there's been 7 successful prosecutions under that act. It is quite patently not built for the internet era. And the problem is now, we had up until a couple of years ago politicians driven by those who were pushing identity politics. And I think that was a mistake and overkill. But now we've gone to the other extreme. And we have politicians being overly influenced by people who are afraid or who say we're being woke if we deal with this issue. It is not woke to deal with hate, and we have to update our legislation to take account of the fact that there is hate going on and on a racial basis online, and we need to do that, Ciara.